It's been good. We've been playing a lot more. I think we started earlier because we went to Abu Dhabi, so just getting a chance to play more in front of coach, play more in front of the coaching staff, and just show what I can do.
The roster battles, I mean, everybody knows the situation with the roster and the vets and you guys. Does that give you more urgency to come out and show that you belong here, or how do you approach that?
There's urgency every single day. They say the hardest thing is not to get in this league, is to stay in this league. So, every single day you're fighting and scrapping for yours, while still trying to, have a collective goal as a team. But every day you're in there working on your individual game to put yourself in the best position possible.
I don't know if you pay attention to it, but in the summer we talk about them trying to open up a roster spot. And do you take the approach of, I come out tonight, I'm not only pressing the Knicks, but every team in the league?
No, I mean, my approach is come out and try and win the game. Come out and play hard for my team. It's not, I'm not coming out here to show other people what I can do. I'm here for my guys, my team, my coaching staff.
What's your impressions of Mike Brown so far? How much different is he of a coach than Tim was in your rookie year?
Yeah, I mean, different, not good or bad. It's not one way or the other. But I think the accountability that he has in the details has been one of my favorite things. Not only just in the live play, but in the drills we're doing in practice, all that stuff. And I'm a detail-oriented guy. That's how I kind of grew up in college. As a point guard, coaching staff in college was the same way. So just kind of getting back to that has been good.
What were your emphases this summer? Would you work on? Would you work on anything a little bit more than everything else, or was it?
Yeah, really trying to play off two in the paint. A lot of time I'm getting in the paint, as you saw last year, and then just kind of spraying it out to shooters or jumping in the air. Just being comfortable in that paint area off two pivots, shots, or sprays.
I had a couple open shots. Took them with confidence because I worked on it. So, and that was basically it. They were switching a lot too, so a lot of flashes.
When you have a bunch of good looks and they don't fall, do you go back to the drawing board with your shot? Like, what's your response when the shot isn't falling the way you want it to?
Honestly, I just go back in the gym. Like, that's the only thing I can do. I put a lot of work in this summer, so. I just trust it, and that's all I can do.
For a young guy coming into the league from overseas, you had one coach last year, a new coach this year. How much of an adjustment has it been? And
it's an adjustment for sure, but I had a lot of time to adjust. I feel like I spent a lot of time in New York this summer to try to understand what he wanted us to do, and that's the way I like to play basketball, like fast. A lot of off-ball cuts, so I love it.
I think you grabbed a couple offensive rebounds out there. Those seem to swing the pace. Just what's your mindset when you see the ball go up somebody else? Like, how do you approach crashing the glass?
Yeah, when I'm in the corners, I try to crash as much as I can. I know a lot of players are just looking at the ball, so as soon as I see their head turn, I just go.
What do you think happened early on that allowed them to get out, create that lead?
Honestly, I think it was more defensively. They made a lot of shots, so we got to give them credit too, but we give them too much space, I think.
Do you feel any, of the pressure that comes with roster decisions? Obviously, there's vets that are vying for spots. You guys are vying for spots. How do you deal with all that?
Now, obviously, it's always pressure, but I don't really look at stuff like this. I try to stay focused on basketball and what I can control. So that's about it.